self-reproductive. Another mark of a Holy Spirit-oriented revival is that it becomes self-reproductive. Like begets like. It has within itself the seeds that bear the same fruit. Because true revival is the breath of God being experienced afresh, the seed does indeed find good ground. This is why I do believe that we can expect posterity in revival. If it dies when the evangelist lives, then it was evangelism, not revival. Revival lingers on. In 1979, I received an invitation from Zimbabwe, then Rhodesia, to minister in denominational churches, traveling through Johannesburg, South Africa, and Botswana. I finally arrived at Bulawayo City. I spent 2 months limiting the message to this denomination, and many were touched. The available buildings were packed to overflowing. The miracles attracted people from outside the denomination. After Rhodesia became independent and the Zimbabwe nation was born, some students who had heard me 2 years previously invited me to hold a crusade in campus for 10 days. The crusade was so packed with divine presence, students had a taste of God's grace. Many got saved. We went beyond the usually confined evangelism and taught on the baptism with the Spirit. This started a fire that brought people from the locations of Harare City. Finding a youth evangelist, we hit the streets of the city. The 10 days crusade lasted 4 months and 6 days. We were so overwhelmed, the results necessitated that we start a congregation where we could teach Pentecostal truths without compromise. At a Friday fellowship, I announced a Sunday service, something some had feared would happen. I encouraged the younger preacher that he had nothing to fear, as God was in the plan. That was how Family of God Church was born. Later, we hit Masvingo and Bulawayo cities with the same plan. The churches there were born as a direct result of our crusades. Those that remain behind have taken the same pattern and started churches all over that nation and have crossed borders to other Southern Africa nations. I went to Zimbabwe 6 years consecutively, spending 5 months each year, teaching the apostolic pattern beside the Family of God Church. Others caught the vision and started churches in many parts of Zimbabwe. A young man who had just graduated from theological college in Kenya with a bachelor's degree declined an offer to take up pastoral position in his country, Zambia. Instead, he chose to work with our ministry. In Kenya and Zimbabwe, he watched carefully how we pioneered churches after the Crusades. He was convinced it was a New Testament pattern. In a few years, he conducted successful crusades in major towns of Zambia and started 5 churches within short time. Any revival that has no apostolic touch may not last long. A return to the book of Acts, which indeed starts at Pentecost, is necessary. The first century church was self-reproductive. It sent its own messengers out and pioneered congregations in new territories. Paul taught in one place for 2 years. He was not in a hurry. He told Timothy to teach other faithful men who will continue with the ministry. It must not die with one person, it must go on. Smith Wigglesworth is said to have envied those who would later take on the revival that he was involved in pioneering. He saw through the eyes of faith the present worldwide revival and prophesied about it. He is one man, though dead yet speaking. To him, revival was the most normal life to live. He saw nothing extraordinary about it. He said that to live below revival was subnormal. He expected miracles every day and everywhere he was. From the day he was baptized with the Pentecostal experience, he lived on miracles till he slept in the Lord. The biographers claim that Wigglesworth did not die. He just went to be with the Lord, healthy and strong at the age of 87. That is what revival can do.